This is going to sound like kind of a strange thing to say on a collab channel, but I'm really bad at collaborating with people, at least on a specific single project. The reason that a collab channel works so well for me is because it's not really like we're all working on the same project, it's more like we have a shared workspace and we all get to make things in it. The videos I make are entirely up to me. There's no We Are St. Elmo's Fire guidelines for content and structure. I can do what I want in this space and everyone else gets to, and we get to work on our projects sort of together, but more side by side than collaborating. And that's kind of the structure of most collab channels. Everybody's working on their own individual videos, taking influence and direction from each other, but ultimately in charge of the things that they make. Outside of this particular structure, I don't really create cooperatively very well. Like, I need to be 100% in charge or not at all. I've pretty much always been this way. Like, back in school, I hated group projects, just hated them, because it seemed like anything that I could do in a group project, I could do by myself, and I could probably do it faster and better, and it could be what I wanted it to be, not what other people wanted it to be. I didn't see any point in working with other people. And even though I don't necessarily believe that anymore, that attitude has definitely followed me. And I still find myself working on my own on something that I could invite somebody else in, because I'm just really concerned that somehow my vision will be compromised by adding another person to it, even though I've probably had to compromise it anyway to do something myself. Like, if I need help on a video, like what if I wanted to do a moving camera? That would sort of necessitate another person, but I would probably try to find some way to rig it on myself just so that I could do it all by myself and have all the control, even though the finished project would actually suffer for it. And on the flip side of that, I also have a really hard time working on something that I didn't come up with myself, because if I'm invested in the idea, then I'll want to take control of it. So it's a lot easier for me to help somebody out with something where I can be completely impartial, like holding a camera or maybe being in front of the camera, something like that, where I'm not actually making decisions, I'm just enacting them. This is also why when I'm looking for video ideas, people have made suggestions to me and I've completely dismissed them out of hand, not because I didn't like the ideas, but mostly because it was their idea, not my idea, and I can't invest in someone else's ideas, they have to be mine. Anyway, I bring this up because it's something that I think I want to try to work on a little bit, like bring people into my ideas instead of keeping them out and isolating them to myself. I think I need to go back to scripting my videos, because I really thought I would just naturally reach a conclusion to this one, and it hasn't happened yet. Well, here's a peek into my creative process. I'm standing on a stool right now so that I can see what this stuff looks like behind me without having to move it all down a foot. So, secrets of the trade, everyone. I'll see you later.